Our headlines today. A ban on some single-use plastics will come into force in October, the latest move to tackle plastic pollution in England.
These types of plastics, at best, will be shoved into a bin on the street. Often they're overflowing, but at worst, they're going to be chucked out of a car window or dropped onto the street.
Labour joins calls for the forced installation of prepaid energy meters to be stopped until at least the spring, as thousands struggle to pay their bills.
Ukraine's President Zelensky says that fighting continues in the eastern town of Soledar, despite Russian claims to have captured it.
Good morning. Aston Villa push Leeds closer to trouble. It takes them just 3 minutes to breach the Yorkshire side's defence in a win that could mean Leeds are in the relegation zone by this evening.
Plus, there is a risk of some more flooding around today after a thoroughly wet night. This morning's rain, though, will ease for many. It's looking a bit brighter into the afternoon, but into tomorrow, set to turn cold.
Some of the front pages, and we will start with the Daily Telegraph. You can see they're leading with more comments from Prince Harry. He's given the paper an interview to promote his new book. The Prince reportedly claimed there's enough for another book and said he held back some disclosures because the King and Prince William would never forgive him if he made them public.
We need to train more doctors, is the Times headline. The paper's been speaking to the Chief Executive of NHS England, Amanda Pritchard, who claims that the UK is over-reliant on foreign staff. The Sun reports that Noel Gallagher is divorcing his wife Sarah after 22 years together and speculates that the split could lead to an Oasis reunion.
And let's have a look at one of the most read stories on BBC News website about a British amateur photographer who called for help to get a packed beach in Australia evacuated. So this is the image. He spotted a shark on his drone camera, alerted everyone and got people out of the water.
I'm not going to fat shame a seal, but that is effectively... Morning, Mike.
Good morning.
Morning. How you doing?
I don't know where you're going with that.
Interesting you brought Mike in at that point.
Yes, yeah.
Interesting that you decided to pick up on that.
What's the story?
Mr Blubby, right, grows
Mr. Blubby.
fat and famous on a seafood site. So have you seen this seal story? You know, there's... OK, so... there is a seal in a reservoir,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
and
in Essex somewhere,
And it's
near
been...
Southend.
Yes, exactly. So
Yeah.
it's been eating all the stocks
Yeah.
of fish in this fishery. It's the Marks Hall fishery in Rochford in Essex. There you go. So the seal sunbathes on an island, you know, and it's basically all you can eat. It's like a massive buffet for the seal. But now, so it's eaten like £3,000 worth of fish. So this story kind of has been spoken about this week. But what the Times is focusing on is on the seal's weight. And apparently, unsurprisingly, it's doubled in size from the author eating £3,000 worth of this fish. And they still can't get hold of the seal. They still can't capture the seal.
That's right, no, and they need to get him out because the fish will run out or he'll just get so heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, he needs to realise it's January, Christmas is over, the time for feasting is over, and he needs to do like the rest of us and get fit.
Apparently, they tried to go down. They had a bucket full of sprats, little fish, to tempt him. And then literally the seal just came up with a fish in its mouth and just went, nah, I'm sorted. And just carried on going. Yeah, got better fish to eat.
Of course, yeah, he wants a sprat.
But yeah, so
Okay,
it's getting big,
equivalent
but
of
that's, I mean, the children like him. The children go and visit him and see him.
Yeah.
It's very lovely.
Why not?
Absolutely.
But yeah, he's grown.
We've had a walrus in Scarborough, now we've got a seal in Essex, haven't we? Fantastic.
No fireworks to protect
No, that's
the
right,
walrus,
quite
wasn't
right,
there?
that's right, yeah.
Yeah, over New Year.